Hello there ladies and gentlemen, I am the Chall and welcome to another video. Now today we are taking the massive long walk down the Blackpool Pier Promenade Walkway. We are going to Blackpool Pleasure Beach for 2023. The Chall has hit Blackpool. Let's do this. So if you want some top facts about this Mack double launch roller coaster, it's got a length of 3,750 feet, a height of 88.5 feet, a drop of 82 feet, a speed of 52.8 miles per hour with only one inversion. Now this is built by Mack Rides based in Germany, and it first opened back on the 25th of May 2018. So I have just done Icon, the Mack multi-launch roller coaster. Absolutely love doing that ride. It always is a fantastic roller coaster. Some brilliant combinations of hang time, of air time, some fantastic twists and turns, and some really low to the ground elements, and really a good mix of high end and low ground elements, and a really fantastic blend of everything, that roller coaster. The two launches really do take your breath away. They're not the most forceful launches, but what they are is definitely impactful. So we are now heading on the Pepsi Max Big One, the UK's tallest roller coaster, but it might not be for much longer. As you know, Project Exodus is opening at Thorpe Park Resort in 2024. That is a Mack hypercoaster. So Thorpe Park's opening Project Exodus. So this won't be the UK's tallest roller coaster for long, but what it will do is it'll still be a legendary roller coaster here in the UK. Opened in 1994, a golden year for the UK theme parks, with Nemesis down at Alton Towers and Shockwave at Drayton Manor. Nemesis is getting its refurbishment. Big One, as we know, has had track refurbishment over the last few seasons. And of course, Shockwave has had its renovations and upgrades with the changing of the guards, shall we say, with the park. So, the Pepsi Max Big One. Let's get on this wonderful, massive coaster. So we're going to keep the thrill levels up here with the original launch looping roller coaster, Revolution. So this ride has gone through many different refurbishments throughout its lifetime. It also had a sponsor, Iron Brew, and then it was refurbished in 2012 back to Revolution. So I have just finished my ride on Revolution. It felt like my knees were like 20 feet in the air. It literally did. Classic coaster, a little bit of roughness on the shoulders, overall not too bad, but the main thing is my knees went 20 feet in the air. It was like being ejected into the moon and back nearly 4 times. Now, in all seriousness, the classic coaster, can't beat the Goldie Oldies, and a really great piece of heritage for Blackpool Pleasure Beach and Blackpool itself. So we are now heading into Nickelodeon Land, which first opened at the park in 2011. This replaced the iconic Beaver Creek section of the park. Now this is themed to Nickelodeon characters, it's themed to the Nickelodeon shows, and overall it is a very nice looking area. Now of course there has been rumours and speculation over the last couple of seasons about the area's future. However, I can confirm that Nickelodeon Land is here to stay, at least for now. So we'll see what the future of Nickelodeon Land is like long term, but for now at least it is here to stay. So we're going to celebrate all that's good with Nickelodeon Land. So we've got 2 iconic wooden roller coasters here. You've got Blue Flyer, and you've got the Nickelodeon Street, which used to be the roller coaster. So we've got some great attractions here in Nickelodeon Land. We're going to celebrate them all in all its beauty. So let's start off with the Blue Flyer. So we are now heading on to Avatar Airbender, the Zamperla Disco, open with Nickelodeon Land 2011. Classic flat ride. We've done a few of the parks rides already. Dora's World Voyage is closed today, so a bit of a shame about that, but all good. So I've just done some of the fantastic rides in Nickelodeon Land, including the 2 major roller coasters, one of the major flat rides, and also a couple of the other little attractions as well. Of course, like I said, Dora's World Voyage is closed today, which is obviously a shame, but I can understand why they've done it on a quieter day like this. But now we're going on to Avalanche, which is a bobsled coaster manufactured by Mack Rides. Now this is one of the more classic coasters here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, as is the majority of the roller coasters at the park. Technical rehearsals start at 2 o'clock as far as I'm told, so we're back here about 1:30 just in case the queue gets building. Look at that. So this ride's been closed for a good few years now for its refurbishment, and I cannot wait to get back on this beast. Obviously still in work, so I'm not going to fully judge it in this video. I will wait until it's officially opened in May, or whenever it opens. I'm going to get on this beast of a dart ride. So this is Wallace & Gromit Thrill-O-Matic. This is the family dart ride that opened at the park back in 2013. This replaced the iconic gold mine attraction. Obviously we all miss the gold mine, but we love Wallace & Gromit all the same. So we have just come off Wallace & Gromit Thrill-O-Matic, a nice modern dart ride, good take on the films. Yeah, decent dart ride. I thought some of the scenes in there still worked good. I thought some of the effects looked a little bit off, but to be honest with you, I think the ride is getting a little bit tiring now. But it's still a decent dart ride, and of course, those of you who've never experienced it before, I won't surprise the ending for you. I'll just say one word. Boo! So we're going to try and get on Rugrats now. It was closed earlier, but it's open now, and then we'll try and get over to Valhalla for 1:30, so I might try and do Grand National and Ice Blast over there before doing Valhalla. So I've just had a soaking experience on Rugrats Lost River. Those who were there will probably vouch for me if they heard. I shouted at the top of my voice at the lift hill, "Bring it on, Rugrats." And by the look of my hair, from the look of my joggers, they definitely brought it. So from one wet ride to another, Valhalla is coming up very soon. So we are now going on Ice Blast. Now this is one of the park's high-tech thrills during the late 1990s. It's a launched drop tower manufactured by S&S. It's a launched drop tower. I haven't been on it in a while, so let's get on Ice Blast. As it gets ready to launch, let's have a go on Ice Blast. So I've just done some more of the park's rides, including Grand National. I've got to say this, it has got so much painful. It's such a painful ride, that coaster now. They need to do some serious work in my opinion, TLC, anything on that ride just to make it better and a more improved ride experience. But overall, like I said, that ride needs to be seriously maintained and seriously improved. I thought it was too rattly. I thought it hurt quite a bit on the knees. Overall, it just ended up being a painful ride. So we're now going to go into River Caves, which is an indoor dart ride, a water dart ride indoors. So this is Valhalla, the Beast dart ride at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So this is currently open for technical rehearsals, as quoted. A little look on the inside of the station. Can't see much from this angle because it's so dark, but for a few facts about this ride, so this opened on the 14th of June in the year 2000, my birth year, only 14 days before I was born, so I'm connected to this ride now. So it affects a dart ride and a water ride type of attraction. It's manufactured by Intamin, and of course this replaced the old Funhouse, which burnt down in 1992. See the water's flowing right through there. Find a bit nosy. So you can see all around this area the kind of real classic setting. See all the markings on the walls of the little booth there, and I think that's where you buy your ponchos. So got little markings there. Got all this outdoor queue line, and this is the ginormous rock facade. This is probably one of the most signature elements of the dart ride, is the facade. Nice big rock facade with a big old skull to enter from. Overall, this attraction is definitely an iconic ride in the eco theme park industry, and definitely going to be worth the wait. So the ponchos are now on sale. The doors are out at the side, which means we're getting closer and closer to the start of today's technical rehearsal. So it's very important to mention this is not the finished product. This is still a work in progress. The opening day's been pushed back by a week or two in May. So of course we might try and come back down here for the official opening day if we can. But in other words, let's get straight on to the Valhalla for technical rehearsals, and let's see how this beast of a dart ride is looking 5 years after I last rode it and 3 years since it last opened to the general public.
I think it fills up the tank a minute.
The water's starting to come down. It's a sign that the mighty Valhalla is ready for technical rehearsal. Here we go, Valhalla! And the time has come to brave the ride of the Valkyrie, to challenge the mighty Viking gods. It's time for Valhalla. For the first time since my first ride since 2016. It's a long time without Valhalla. Whee! It's a long time without Valhalla, but the time has finally come to try this Intamin Dart water ride for the first time in about 6 years. The decor out here is beautiful. So like I said earlier in the vlog, it is just technical rehearsal today. It is just technical rehearsal today, so final thoughts about the ride, etc. Won't come definite. This is just technical rehearsal, so I'll treat it as if it's a technical rehearsal. Still a work in progress attraction. And look how close we're getting. And it's so good to be at the front of the queue as well. So good. There's the notice board for technical rehearsal. Valhalla. Valhalla. So I've just come off my first ride on the technical rehearsal of Valhalla. I'm not going to go into spoilers because it is just technical rehearsal. Things can still be worked on, things can still be improved. But that ride there is the best dart ride in the UK by a mile. And that was only a technical rehearsal. That was only a technical rehearsal. It's the best dart ride in this country. The opening day, the real thing, the full product, I'm scared to death for that full product if that's the technical rehearsal. I've got bags and bags of water literally dripping out of my joggers. Wow. Like I said, I won't go too much into like nitty-gritty details, little specifics about certain scenes here and there. That'll be saved for a full spoiler review of the attraction, which will come either after this ride or it will come on the opening day. My goodness me, what a ride. I have missed that ride so much. Some really great scenes in there, the elements of fire, the elements of heat and water and ice and chills. It gives you a really good chilling atmosphere. Overall, out of 10, wow, for a technical rehearsal, that is that is 9 out of 10 for a technical rehearsal. I never thought I'd say that for a technical rehearsal. Whee! I never thought I'd give 9 out of 10 for a technical rehearsal. My God, that was, like I said, best dart ride in this country by a mile. Best dart ride in this country by a mile. Absolutely fantastic ride experience, and overall I absolutely loved it. I'm soaked to the skin, soaked to the bones. The poncho didn't really have much help either. Yeah, overall just a fantastic ride. Best dart ride in the country by a mile, and they've done a fantastic job with that. With it being just a technical rehearsal, they've done a fantastic job with that. But yeah, it's a shame the sun's not gone away, because I kind of need a drying off now. The poncho didn't do much help, but yeah, we're going to try and get the ghost train done, try and get a couple more things done, and then wrap it up for the end of the day. But Valhalla, my God, for a technical rehearsal, that was outstanding. Steeplechase was more rough than sandpaper scraped across the Sahara Desert. It was barring on whiplash. Yeah, Steeplechase is getting on a bit. Definitely. I to be honest with you, and look, I respect the classics, always will respect the classics, but do you want me to be brutally honest? Steeplechase's time must be coming to an end at some point in the next few years at least. At least. Chall! C-H-A-L-L! But we're going to go on something that's just as rough but a bit more iconic. It is the big one, the Pepsi Max big one, the Hypercoaster. So I've made it to Blackpool North train station, about to get on my journey home. It's been a fantastic day today, really great memories made, and yeah, I've had some great times today. Overall, I'd say the trip's been pretty good. I think the food has been alright. I think that the chippy at Pablo's after I got out of the Pleasure Beach was much better than inside the park. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe, and for now, I'm the CHALL. Ta-ra for now.
On just this day, I got out of bed and looked out of the big blue window and saw the sun in the sky. So I checked out of my room, met my friends, walked to the park and got myself a wristband. I was there all day and I walked around the park, rode the rides,